Got about 30 seconds.
The rest of them, it doesn't really matter. 30 seconds? Okay. The rest of them are all kind of the same, but Villanueva's their man. 40, yeah. I don't know about these guys. They don't have any stats or nothing. So, Ron, you got Ace Hardware keys to the game?
Oh, geesh.
Guys, 5 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm going to send your audio in.
Yeah, we can talk.
I won't put you on air until toward the end of the intro.
Okay.
We now interrupt our normal programming for Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on your home for news, talk, and sports in the White Mountains. iTalk 106.7 FM. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Beamer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
This is the AI Child Health State Basketball Championships presented by Sholo Ford. Mike Cornell here, courtside with Ron Everingham and Mike Cole to semifinal action in the 3A Boys State Championship.
You should turn down your effects, Mike.
Everybody in, as we are set for the first of two semifinal games here tonight from the Gila River Arena in Glendale. It's the Chinle Wildcats and the Winslow Bulldogs out of the 3A East. The Chinle representing the 3A North. And we got to see a lot of Winslow this year, and so we know what to look for from those guys. Chinle, a bit of a question mark, but no doubt both teams deserve to be here, and it should be a lot of fun. Ron?
I think it is, and it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know. You've seen Chinle play. Have you seen Chinle play? Okay. But you do know Coach Mendoza's coaching style, and so. What do you think when you think about the way he's going to plan on coaching this game from what you've seen out of Winslow?
Well, it's no surprise that Coach Mendoza is here. He's been here many times with different teams. One thing that you know, he's going to teach his guys to be methodical on offense,
right,
and play some pretty good defense. I'm not sure if he's still going to run the UCLA flex cut, but that was kind of his big thing back in the day. We'll see if he continues with that. And let's talk a little bit, Ron, about the Ace Hardware keys to the game. Ace Hardware has a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week locksmith. The next time you're locked out of your car or just need a key replaced any hour of the day or night, any time of the week, call Ace Hardware, your helpful place with 3 locations in Pine Top, Beauregard, and Sholo. So, again, Ron, we don't have, Max Preps didn't have any stats for Chinle, but let's talk about the key players for the Winslow Bulldogs.
Well, Villanueva, he leads. I'm pretty sure he's probably their point leader for the season, and he leads the team, and it's going to be interesting to see how he comes out shooting. And I don't know if he leads the team with 17.6 points per game,
and leads them in rebounds per game.
And leads them in rebounding. So it's going to be interesting to see how they come out and play, and also just coming into this arena and being able to play in a different environment.
He also leads them in assists.
So he leads the team.
He's the point center.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see how they come out, and also not just that, but can they come out and get a lead on this Chinle team? Because like you said, I know if Chinle gets up, Coach Mendoza might have a propensity to take some of the air out of the ball and maintain the possessions, limit the possessions for Winslow, and so might see a battle. As when we saw Winslow playing Blue Ridge, we saw high possession games. I'll be curious to know if Coach Mendoza is going to let that go.
Yeah, that story and a lot of others. One other guy to mention from the Winslow Bulldogs, and I forgive me if I mispronounce his name, Yohan DeJasa.
Yeah, DeJasa. Yeah.
He's shown the ability to get to the basket pretty much any time. However, he does tend to get in foul trouble a little bit. But he is the the third leading scorer on the team.
And if I remember right, number 15, Dakota Spencer, he hit about, 100 threes against Blue Ridge when we played there. He is a pure shooter, so it'll be interesting to see, how he ends up shooting in here. He can knock down the three. I mean, in all seriousness, I think he hit 6 against Blue Ridge in the game that I saw during the regular season.
Well, they're one of just 3 teams that defeated the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets this year, the Winslow Bulldogs. So no doubt they are going to be up for this challenge. However, Ron, Chinle a little more used to playing in a venue like this.
Yes,
where there's not walls right behind the basket.
It's true.
Playing in the north, a lot of arenas, and so perhaps their shooting touch. It's always tough to play in a place like this where you don't have a point of reference behind you. So, like you said, shooting will be a key stat, and we'll have a shot chart being taken by Mike Colwell, who will also bring us in-game statistics. So stay tuned for a whole lot more. This is the pregame show right here on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com. We'll be back right after this.
All right, you're clear. How long do you want?
2 minutes.
Am I loud enough in your ear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's good. There's shot charts in there. That way we can kind of map like where shots are being taken from. They'll give you percentages.
Huh. Mendoza back in the state semis.
He must run a heck of a program.
He's a good coach.
They're doing. You see, they're doing a documentary on him.
No.
Yeah, they've been following him. The documentary team's been following.
I saw some article about him, but I didn't see the.
Been following Mendoza and Chinle the whole season.
Really? Well, when he had Kareem.
1 minute.
Oh yeah. No, this is all about.
I just read a book about a Kansas high school football team that won 73 football games in a row, and this guy spent the whole season with them. Wow. They won 4 state championships in a row, and then kind of like Blue Ridge on the 5th one.
Yeah.
They lost. This is the 5th state championship. It's on the cover. Undefeated season with the Smith Center Red.
30 seconds.
He's right there. You can see him, the documentary guy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe both.
15 seconds. All right, guys, 5 seconds, and here comes your audio.
Welcome back to the Gila River Arena in Glendale for the first of 2 semifinal games here in the 3A Boys State Championship. This championship brought to you by Child Help and presented by Sholo Ford. And we are just about set for the starting lineups. Always a fun time for these kids to have their names announced in the big arena.
Oh yeah.
I still wish they'd do it back with, a talking stick where the Suns play, but
yeah, exactly. These guys have worked hard to get to this point.
So we will be joining the public address announcer for the starting lineups. Do want to talk real quick about the Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center injury report. And as far as we know, no injuries. So here we go with starting lineups.
6 seed, the designated visiting team, the Chinle Wildcats. Beginning with the non-starters, a freshman, number 5, Kale Denadiel. A freshman, number 24, Peyton. A sophomore, number 1, Curtis Begay. A senior, number 11, Jarius Lee. A senior, number 21, William Carroll. And a senior, number 12, Josiah Sosi. Now for the Wildcats starting lineup. At guard, a sophomore, number 10, Cooper Burbank. Forward, a junior, number 35, Angelo Lewis. At wing, a senior, number 20, Chance Harvey. At guard, a senior, number 3, Dwayne Tom. And at center, a senior, number 45, Elijah James. Head coach of the Wildcats is Raul Mendoza. Assistant coaches Ned Curley, Lenny Jones, Bo Nate, and Julian Parrish. And now introducing the designated home team, number 2 seed, Winslow Bulldogs. The Bulldogs non-starters are a freshman, number 35, Tyrell Young. Junior, number 2, D'Angelo Lewis. Junior, number 33, Eli Stewart. Junior, number 4, Theron Olney. Senior, number 30, Torin Yazzie. Senior, number 42, Jalen Lyons. Senior, number 15, Dakota Spencer. And senior, number 3, Skylar Barlow. Now for the Bulldogs starting lineup at wing, a sophomore, number 45, Zach Wagner. At wing, a sophomore, number 2, Johan Jaza. At point guard, junior, number 10, Darius James. At forward, a senior, number 25, Isaac Benali. And at forward, a senior, number 40, Ricardo Villanueva. Head coach of the Bulldogs is Scott Corum. Assistant coaches Benton Nelson, Jim McLean, Gary Sanderlin, and Stephen Nelson.
And there are the starting lineups as we get set for tip-off here. And don't forget, when it comes time to kick off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona, the Northern Pioneer College. We'll take a quick break for the national anthem and be back right after this on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
How long, a minute?
Yeah.
All right, we'll start with that. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and take it.
Okay. All right, here comes your audio.
Basketball in the semifinals here. The Winslow Bulldogs will be the home team on your scoreboard. If you're on iTalk1067.com, we will have live audio with a score, running score on the screen for you. Winslow will be the home team. Chinle, the visitors, in all black.
Well, it should be a fun matchup. Like I said, these kids have been playing all year for this moment. We got records of, I don't know if you covered it, but Chinle's 23-8 on the season, and Winslow's 25-6 on the season. So these teams are definitely plenty of wins this season to get to this point.
And teams that are, I'm sure, over the years fairly familiar with each other. And we are set to tip. Villanueva for the Bulldogs. Elijah James for the Wildcats will jump center circle. The tip is up and it's controlled. No, it was almost controlled by the Bulldogs, but the Wildcats will have it.
Be interesting to see who gets the tip or gets the jump or the possession
on that. Yeah, Harvey in the corner to Lewis. Lewis goes inside, knocked out of bounds. First turnover of the game against Chinle as Burbank could not handle the pass. It'll be Bulldogs ball.
Something else different that we're seeing here, Michael, for the first time in Arizona basketball history. I think we got a three-man reffing crew.
Yeah, well, they've tried it before.
Have they?
It goes back and forth.
It seems sure like they get a lot better coverage on the floor.
Benali back up top to James. James looking for somebody, finally gets it over to Jasa. in the corner for Wagner. Thought about the three, but is cut off there. Has to go back to Joss. We'll see if he can drive. No, it goes back inside. In the middle of the key. Good. 2 points by Zach Wagner.
It's going to be interesting to see if that's part of Winslow's plan, is to get it down inside against this Chinle team.
They leave Harvey wide open for a three, but he comes up empty. Dwayne Tom with the rebound. Now go in the corner to Lewis. Back out to Tom. He's going to try his own three. Long, no good. And controlled on the glass by Zach Wagner. Up ahead to Villanueva. Villanueva looking to penetrate. Has to kick back. Long three for Darius James. Good. And the Bulldogs with an early 5-0 lead. Chinle coming right back at him, though. Now Tom will slow it down. Working over to the angle right to Burbank. Inside to Lewis. Lewis trying to back down against Wagner. Goes up off the glass. No, but he'll be fouled as Zach Wagner will pick up his first. And Lewis will step to the line for 2. Didn't look like too bad of defense there, but
no, got it down inside. Lewis is a bigger guy. I'm guessing he's 6'2".
Yeah, we don't have
6'3".
We don't have 2. Yeah, 3. You have listed as 6'3", so we'll go with that official stat there. So Lewis knocks down the first. Second one on the way. Good.
Nice to get a couple points there for Chinle. Get on the board.
As James breaks through, but is stuck on the wing right. Now goes over to Benali. Benali to the cutting. Villanueva. Oh, it's inside. Wagner lays it up for 2.
Another one of those little intangibles. I don't think we went over his assist statistics or if they're even listed, but
he's leading the team.
He's leading the team with assists. That was a great one.
3.5 a game. Oh, goes right back as Elijah James gets in the key and puts it up from 8 feet. James will bring it up to the top of the key. The Villanueva looking for a cutter. Has one. Jossa. Kick it out to Wagner. Back to Jossa. Angle right. He gets inside. And no, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Turnover, Bulldogs to the Wildcats.
So you mentioned they've tried the 3-man cruise before. Why do you feel like they go away from him? Is it cost?
No, because they're not used to it. So they don't actually officiate as well, they think, because they're not used to who's got what. But they may do it a little bit more down here in the valley as James goes inside. Lewis, goes inside. Blocked. And there for the rebound. No, it's loose. And Harvey, with the rebound. They go back to Lewis. Inside. Blocked again. James with the block. Rebound to Wagner. He brings it up out of the backcourt. Go to Villanueva. He'll try a 3 straight away. Looks good.
Oh, clutch shot there from the senior leader for the Bulldogs. And look at this defense he's providing now.
He's all over Dwayne Tom. Goes on the angle right, back to Harvey, and it's almost stolen away. Oh, wait. Nope, it's going to stay Chinle ball. I missed Elijah James had that last shot attempt for Chinle that was blocked. Good athleticism by the Bulldogs so far in this one. 4-10 our score. 5-11 first quarter. Get it into Tom. Working against Villanueva. Wants to go angle right, does so to Harvey. Harvey getting a screen from Lewis. He'll try a 3, and oh my. They're gonna get Zach Wagner for a foul, and wow. If nothing else, a great acting job by Harvey, as there was very, very little contact. I think the young official just saw him go down and assumed there was a foul, but there was no contact there.
Yeah, the 5'11" sophomore, Zach Wagner, fouled at about 23 feet out. And he's gonna
have to come out.
Send Harvey to the line for 3.
So Harvey knocks down the first. Yeah, that's a tough break for the Bulldogs as Wagner was playing well. Second one also good by Harvey as new man into the lineup is one of the guys you talked about, Ron, Dakota Spencer.
Yep.
And Harvey misses the third, and with the rebound there is Benali. Bulldogs go to Jossa. He goes in the middle. He'll take contact. No basket. No basket. They're going to say on the ground. This foul's going to go against Dwayne Tom. That's just their first.
I want to remind our viewers that are watching on YouTube that we are restricted to not show live play, so you're getting a radio only with a scoreboard shot there. So just want to give a shout out to you guys who are listening to on the radio. Watching the scoreboard.
Villanueva up top. Short. Attempt by Benali, no good. It's going to go out of bounds to the Wildcats.
Benali with tying his hand at a 3.
He knew that one was off as soon as he let it go.
Yeah, he started chasing it down. I've had a few of those.
So Tom will go to Harvey, angle right, looking inside for Lewis, go there in the corner. Guarded by Spencer. Skip pass to Tom, has nothing as he's cut off by Villanueva. Villanueva guarding the point guard for the Wildcats, and now we're going to get a whistle and a foul. I'm not sure about that. Fouls already as Villanueva will pick up his first, third team. So we get another substitution as Benali will come out. And the youngster Theron Olney will come in. Wildcats get it inside to Lewis. Back to Burbank. Burbank trying to go inside to Lewis, does so just off the block. Pass up top for James, and he connects from 15. Elijah James with his second bucket of the first quarter. Spencer looking for somebody on the angle right, can't get it there. Finally gets it to Villanueva. Villanueva looking up top to Olney. Back to Villanueva. He gets to the middle. Floater from 8. Backboard.
What a nice runner there from about 14 feet. He gets a shot up off the backboard.
Dwayne Tom looking to penetrate. He gets into the lane. Oh, nice touch off the front of the iron. And Dwayne Tom with his first bucket. 12-10 our score in favor of the Bulldogs. As James working it over to Olney. Olney guarded by the much larger man in James, and James is going to pick up his first foul. So I guess the officials have decided after the first 3 minutes of the game, they didn't call anything. Now they're calling everything.
No, maybe they're finally getting used to the zones that they're supposed to be looking in.
So Bulldogs ball underneath. Jossa up to Spencer. Spencer's going to try a long 3, off short, and rebounded by Burbank. Up ahead come the Wildcats. There's Elijah James, nobody back there with him. He lays it off on the left side.
And this
Lewis.
arena lower bowl pretty full. Yeah.
Villanueva going to try to make something happen for the Bulldogs. Kicks it in the corner to Spencer. Back to Villanueva. Villanueva gets some penetration. Nope, they're going to go get a hand check. This one's going to go against Harvey. First individual personal foul. There we go. Third team foul. Get it in bounds to Jossa. Jossa, angle right through the hands of Olney. Wildcats ball.
Second turnover, and of course we get down to this point in the playoffs. Turnovers are key. Limiting your turnovers.
Go inside of Burbank. Working against Jossa. He gets penetration, and they're going to whistle and a foul. Jossa thought he had all ball. Officials don't agree, and he picks up his first. And stepping to the line will be Burbank for 2. That could be a factor right there, Ron, is this will be the 7th free throws for the Wildcats, none for Winslow so far. First one is on its way and is good. So far, with the one more on the way, they are 5 of 6 from the free throw line as Burbank eyes his second. With 2:36 to go here, Chinle takes their first lead of the game. Second one's on the way, nothing but net. 6 of 7 from the line, so perhaps a point of emphasis from Coach Mendoza. Get to the line. They've done so far. Villanueva guarded by Harvey. Kick it to Olney. Olney will try a 3 from the left corner. No, long. And rebound, no. It's collected by the smallest man on the floor, Josiah Sosi. Villanueva as Dwayne Tom tried to go inside, and Villanueva said, not this time.
He's having a heck of a game
already.
Already, and even on this last play down here, he was able to dribble, drive just a couple steps and suck everybody in and get that three-pointer off.
Sosi goes inside, or goes to angle right to Lewis. Ball goes through his hands for sure. Burbank working, and
they're hoping that's not on Villanueva there.
And we got another foul. Oh, it is on Villanueva, his second.
That was a cheap one.
I didn't even think he was close to the play, but I guess he was. On the shot, too. So Burbank will step back the line and shoot 2 more. But Villanueva, the senior, coach might decide to leave him in as Burbank knocks down his 3rd in a row. Cooper Burbank, just a sophomore.
Chinle taking advantage of these free throws.
And with the good one there, moves the Chinle lead to 4 here in the first quarter. 2 minutes to go. And a nice penetration inside and gets the ball. Darius James decided to start to get some penetration of his own. Sosi goes inside to Lewis, top of the key. Angle right, Tom. Tom's going to try a 3 from there. Got it. Dwayne Tom with the first 3-point bucket for the Wildcats. And they move their lead to 19-14. James up top to Villanueva. Now Spencer thought about the 3, goes back to Villanueva. To Jasa. To Spencer, he's going to try a 3, it looks really short, it is. Rebound, Harvey. Here come the Wildcats. Harvey going to be picked up by James. Back up top to Tom, swing it around to Sosi. On the angle right, go inside to Lewis. Lewis skip pass to Tom. Tom gets inside, but is cut off there and almost stolen away, but saved by Harvey. They finally get it back inside of Burbank, and he's cut off. Lewis, oh, no travel call. They wanted one. They're going to give Tom another shot at a 3, off left, no good. But there's Lewis for the rebound. He goes back up and gets.
Wow. And the big man for Chinle, their big man. 6'3" Lewis, nice board putback.
Wildcats looking strong right now as Olney gets inside, off the window, too strong, and Burbank with the rebound.
I just don't think Winslow's look like themselves here this afternoon, at least not the games I've seen them play.
Defensively for sure, as Lewis gets inside. Oh, a whistle though, a late whistle. As Lewis made a good up and under fake. Spencer right there, but does get called for the foul. That's the 16th foul. So Chinle shooting free throws for the entire second quarter here, Ron. That's a huge thing for the Winslow Bulldogs.
Yeah, and I think it's a real advantage for Chinle in the style of program that they run to be up on any team.
And Lewis knocks down a free throw for his 7th point of the first quarter. So the Bulldogs are going to try to bring Zach Wagner back in. They've missed his presence inside, and Spencer hasn't done much, so he'll have a seat. Lewis's second one is on the way, and it's good. Angelo Lewis is obviously a cornerstone for this Wildcat offense. He has done the job as he will guard Villanueva as well.
23-14, 18 seconds to go.
Jasa going to try to penetrate, goes, and they're going to get a whistle and a foul on the drive. This one's going to go against, no, that's going to go against Lewis, huh? Didn't see it. 4th team foul. Just the first on Lewis. So the Bulldogs will inbounds. James up top to Villanueva. Back to James. James goes inside, ball's lost. And it is picked up by Wagner. He goes and scores it on the left side.
Well, that's a big bucket first quarter for Winslow.
Well, also shows you how important Zach Wagner is to the Bulldogs. So after one, it is the Chinle Wildcats 23, Winslow Bulldogs 16. Move back for the second right here on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
No, you got to, if you want them at the quarter, you got to pick it
You're
up.
clear for 30.
Thank you.
Huh? Yeah, he does them. You just got to pick it up. And save those for me too, because I'm going to use them to tell the story of the games.
15 seconds.
Oh, okay. So we're still
5
on.
seconds. Here's your audio,
so
guys.
Save your jokes for later.
Welcome back to the Gila River Arena in Glendale for the AIA Child Health State Basketball Championships presented by Sholo Ford. First of the 3A semifinal games, this one between the Winslow Bulldogs and the Chinle Wildcats. Chinle with a 23-16 lead after the first. As we get set to tip off the second, don't forget that when it's time to tip off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. Bulldogs going to stick with their same lineup. Curtis Pregame will enter the Wildcat lineup here in the second quarter as Olney has it on the angle left. Up top to Wagner. Swing it around to James. Working against Pagali, gets inside, off the window, nice touch and good. Darius James for his 7th point of the night. Sosi working against Olney. In the corner, trapped. Get it to Burbank. Down to Lewis. Lewis looks inside, goes inside, and stolen away by Wagner. Wagner going against 1-on-3, pulls it up, goes off the window, short, and it's going to be rebounded. Now we got a whistle and a foul as James just took the rebound away from Elijah James and got the and one as James will pick up his second. And it's the 15th foul. And we got a timeout on the floor. Chinle. And we'll keep it right here. I want to remind listeners that earlier in the 2A semifinals, the Altusay Falcons moved on to the championship game, which will take place tomorrow in Prescott at 5 o'clock-ish, somewhere in there.
So you were telling me a little bit about the Blue Ridge history and what tonight means. Can you remember what it means for the Falcons to be back, and how long has it been since they've been in the state championship?
Well, it's very possible it was when Coach Mendoza was coaching for Altusay. Yeah, and again, it was a 2A championship game.
And would Kyle Goklish have been on that team?
Yes, Kyle Goklish was on that team. I think they won it, though. I think they lost it. So it's been a long time. And they didn't like that. So James cannot complete the and one. And Lewis clears the glass for the Wildcats. Here comes Sosi working against the trap. Ball kicked out of bounds. It'll remain Wildcat ball. Yeah, the Falcons have had some very good players that have carried them to some championship games. But this year's team seems to be a much more complete team.
Yes, they do.
And they defeated a much larger team today.
A team with a great, a few losses on the season.
Here is James inside, cannot get the roll, and Wagner chases down the rebound for the Bulldogs. Elijah James scored early, hasn't been able to find the mark. Chip pass to Olney. He's going to try a three, and looks good, but it's short, and it's going to go out. Oh, Jossa saves it for the Bulldogs. Up top, Villanueva. Ooh, thought about the long three. Pulls it down. Goes to James, angle left. There's Jossa on the cut. Back to Olney. He'll try another three from there. It's a great
Cooper, Burbank, and Villanueva. It's fun to watch.
23-23, Ron, just like that, the Bulldogs right back. Here's Burbank on the drive. Oh, cannot get the roll, and there's Wagner. Did a good job of not fouling that time and collects the rebound. Jossa looking to penetrate, but has to pull it out. Now James inside Villanueva with the left hand. Ooh, cannot get the roll. There's Jossa on the follow. No good. And Begay with the rebound for Chinle. Almost had it stolen away by Jossa. Instead they give it to Burbank. Now to Lewis, angle left. Inside to James, back to Lewis. He wants a three, he'll take it, and no good. Jossa with a big rebound. He'll push the action up the floor and off the window inside by Johan Jossa. His first bucket of the game.
That's a 9-point run now for Winslow coming out of the first quarter.
And they have taken the lead back here, 25-23. And now we get a steal by James. James and Ole combined on the trap. And no, we got a foul on James on the offensive foul after he got rid of the ball. So Darius James picks up his first 7th team foul. Sosi doing a good job of picking up that charge. He's going to come out of the game, though, as Dwayne Tom will replace him.
We talked about free throws first quarter. Chinle ended up being 10 for 11 from the free throw line, and the bigger story I think is Winslow not going to the line at all in this game.
I think they had the one on the and one.
That's right.
Here's Burbank inside from about 7 short, and there's Wagner with another big rebound. His presence has been made known so far today, the sophomore. There's Jossa on the cut. He goes up with the left hand. Oh, cannot get the roll, but he gets his own rebound as Wagner kept it alive. Back up top to James. James penetrates. Goes up. He's going to take contact. Can't get the bucket, but he will go to his free throw line. But right on cue, Ron, as you talk about lack of free throws, Darius James will step to the line.
These 2 quarters have been so different. You know, Chinle dominating that first quarter, and then Winslow dominating this one to this point.
I didn't get who that foul was on. Was it on Dwayne Tom? I don't know, but James nonetheless steps the line and makes his first one this time. Curtis Begay will have a seat, and William Carroll will come in for the Chinle lineup. James' second free throw, no good. Angelo Lewis with the rebound. Tom on the angle left to Harvey. Working against Jossa, and it's stolen away. Jossa pokes it away. Villanueva has it. He goes up, cannot get it. A one-handed lazy shot was easily tipped away by Burbank. Here come the Wildcats the other way. To Lewis, inside. Harvey, nice pass. Cannot be handled by Carroll though, and they have to kick it back out to Tom. Tom will restart the offense. Here comes the trap. Gets it to Burbank. Burbank wants a 3. It's a long one, and it's
a clutch shot by Burbank.
I believe that's the first points of the quarter for the Chinle Wildcats, and it's a big one as it ties it up 26 apiece. Go inside to Villanueva, and he lays it up toward the road. Villanueva looks tired out there, but he continues to play hard. As they go up top to Burbank, and he cannot handle the long pass. That's the fourth turnover, on the Wildcats. Good idea, just a little overshot. The pace has certainly quickened here. James to Jossa. Jossa, nice hesitation move. Goes up, leaves it short though. And Tom with the rebound for the Wildcats. Get it ahead to Harvey, nobody back. And now he goes up and he's gonna be blocked out of bounds. Went up, I think he was trying to draw the foul, but Spencer got the block instead and knocked it out of bounds. Burbank to trigger for the Wildcats. Get it to Carroll, short on the 8-footer. And Villanueva tips it out to James. James going 1-on-3, spin move. Looked like a lot of contact, and they got it finally. Got his arm hooked. This one's going to go against, I believe, Harvey.
Took a lot of contact.
Oh, no, they're going to call it on Dwayne Tom.
That was a spin move.
That's his third, I believe.
Spin move down the middle of the lane, potentially even a travel.
Yeah. Darius James is just 1 of 4 from the free throw line as Tom will have to sit down with his third and Sosi will come back in for the Wildcats. I can't remember, Ron, if Chinle, I believe Chinle played in the Holiday Classic this year.
They did.
And they did not look like a semifinal team at that time.
That they did, and that was really interesting. Yeah, they didn't even make it into the the championship brackets.
Timeout on the floor, though, called by Chinle. We'll take it with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of the AIA Child Help State Basketball Championships on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Archer clear for 30.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Lost to Alchis.
15 seconds.
Lost to Marana. Well, they lost to some tough teams.
Yeah, you lose to Alchis and Marana.
5 seconds. Here's your audio,
Empire.
guys.
Yeah, and Empire.
Welcome back to the Gila River Arena. This is the AIA Child Health State Basketball Championship semifinal of the 3A boys, Bulldogs and Wildcats. We were just talking off air, Ron, about the Wildcats not looking so great at the Holiday Classic up at Blue Ridge in December. However, since then, their only loss of the season is to the Alchis Falcons.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
It's the only loss they've had this whole
interesting.
year after that, since early or late December. 26-29 our score as Chinle will have it for the final half of the second quarter. Get it to Burbank. He's going to be trapped there. Lewis kicks it back out to Sosi. Guarded by Villanueva. Over to Burbank. Chinle very methodical inside to Lewis. Nice touch pass to Carroll, and he's going to be blocked, but he gets his own rebound back. Oh, nice pass to Lewis, and he lays it up and in for his first 2 points of the quarter. His 8th and 9th, though, of the contest. Jossa penetrates, kick it out to Spencer. Back around to James. Jossa wanting to penetrate. Back to Villanueva. Jossa, he's going to get penetration. Nice kick pass out to Spencer. And the Bulldog, nobody wants to shoot. Here comes Villanueva's scoop shot. Get it to go. But he kicks out. He'll try a 3. He says, you guys don't want to shoot it, I will. And there's Spencer for the, wow, rebound. Wow. I had a pretty good view of that one. I did not see that foul. I don't know what's going on, but that's the second on Spencer, 8th team foul. And it'll send Angelo Lewis to the line for 1 and 1. So the foul trouble starting to mount for the Bulldogs. 3 players with 2 as Lewis cannot hit. And battling for the rebound is Jossa, but Villanueva comes away with it. He's pushing it up to Spencer. Back to James. James will penetrate. Go up inside. Get it! Get out. The hoop and the harm as Darius James has done a great job this quarter of getting to the bucket. And this one's going to go against Harvey, his second. James on the and 1 is on the way and good. He's now 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Wildcats working it around the perimeter. Lewis has it, kicks it back to Burbank. Burbank's going to try another 3, back iron, no good. And Jossa goes up high for the rebound. Wildcats deck. The Bulldogs have numbers. James bobbles it though, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Burbank probably saves, Bulldogs ball. It's going to say, Burbank saved an easy bucket probably.
Burbank for a sophomore, he sure looks pretty poised.
Well, Zach Wagner for the Bulldogs as well.
Yep.
They go to James. Now to Wagner. Across to Villanueva. Jossa. Bulldogs doing a good job of moving the ball. They get Spencer on a 3, short. And Wagner battling for the rebound with Lewis, and it's going out of bounds. Bulldogs will retain it.
They really worked to get Spencer 3s. He hasn't been able to hit any this game, I don't think.
It hasn't really been too, that was his closest one right there as he will trigger on the inbounds to James. Here, they're going to get him another one right here. Long one, this one's from way out, no good. There's Villanueva with a tip, he can't get it to go. And finally controlled by Lewis for the Wildcats.
A little bit of pressure.
Sosi will bring it up out of the backcourt to Burbank, back to Harvey, back to Burbank for another 3 attempt on the way, no good, and Jossa has it. Up ahead quickly to Villanueva. Villanueva, 1-on-2, goes up on the right side of Sosi, and Villanueva makes them pay with another 2. Sosi trying to push the action the other way. Get it inside to Burbank. He goes up over Spencer, no good. Jossa cannot control the rebound though. Burbank has it. He goes up, ball blocked. Harvey with the rebound though. He'll try it, nope, thought about the 3. Now goes to Lewis. Lewis will penetrate, spin, goes up, and he's gonna be fouled.
Looks like that foul might be on number 11, Jarius Lee.
That's gonna be the second on James. So now, I believe that's 4 Bulldogs with 2 fouls each. James, Spencer, Villanueva, and Wagner. Although Villanueva and Wagner, I believe, have played pretty much this whole second quarter with 2 fouls. Winslow rolling the dice as Lewis knocks down the first of his 2 free throws. Second one's on the way, got the roll. 30-34, Bulldogs. 50 seconds, roughly, to go here in the quarter. Bulldogs look like they're going to be content to run out the clock, but Burbank's going to come out and defend. Get it to Jossa, guarded by Sosi. Down to 30 seconds. We'll see when James decides he wants to start the offense. Here he goes. He's going to get a wide open layup. So they work.
It's a great play right there.
Just do that every time. So James gets another 2 as he's been the man here in the second quarter. Sosi, he'll pull back, step back for a 3. Josiah Sosi with a big 3. And now Steve. And it's the buzzer, and so Wild final 30 seconds. Our halftime score, the Winslow Bulldogs on top, 36. Chinle Wildcats 33. We will step away. You are listening to the AA Child Help State Basketball Championship presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk 1067.com.
All right, you're clear. How long you want?
At least 2 minutes. I'll let you know. Well, I guess we're going to get stats. I don't really need to be doing this. Do I?
Can we do 3 so I can clear some of my commercials?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm right so far. Look at that.
Two minutes.
Hey, Nate, check the sound. Is it dead? Huh? Check 1, 2. Check, can you hear this?
Can't you like disconnect that thing?
1 minute.
I'm afraid I disconnected up here. It's just going to come through there, and I don't know if it'll pick it back up.
Oh, I see.
I could turn the gain down, but I don't know.
Who plays in the girls' next semifinal?
You got some brackets there, I think, somewhere.
Here. You're up.
Oh, sweet.
They're in the red folder.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
$15 seconds.
Monument Valley and Ganado. That's fine. Got North team. I mean, really, Winslow's a North team as far as fans. So.
All right, 5 seconds. Here's your audio, guys.
Welcome back to the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show, live from Gila River Arena. Sunrise Park Resort has received over a foot of new, fresh snow. Now's the time to get your skiing and snowboarding on. Go to sunriseskipark.com for details. That's sunriseskipark.com. At the half, it's the Bulldogs 36, the Chinle Wildcats 33. We saw this one start off heavily in the favor of the Wildcats, Ron, but the Bulldogs came back and kind of took control in that second quarter.
Yeah, they had a great second quarter, and they kept Chinle off of the line. Darius James leading the scoring with 16 points for the Bulldogs. How many did he have there? 11 of them in the second quarter.
And he missed 3 free throws, so could have been worse. Could have been worse for the Wildcats as well, if not for the last 3 by by Josiah Sosi, hit a three-pointer there at the end of the quarter that kind of salvaged the quarter for the Chinle Wildcats. And we will be bringing you some halftime statistics, but first we want to thank some of the sponsors that have brought you today's broadcast.
Yeah, let's talk about some of the AIA sponsors. They'd like to recognize and give thanks to several sponsors on the road to this year's AIA Child Help State Basketball Championship. Just a few of those are Gatorade, Wilson Sporting Goods, ACU, Better Business Bureau, Next Care Urgent Care, Max Preps, Bosa Donuts, Whataburger, Jostens, Famous Dave's, Toyota, Raising Cane's, Ticket Tap, and Papa John's.
This is a few sponsors.
Just a couple. That's page one, so we'll get to some others.
I really wish there was a
later.
way, if anybody from the AIA is listening, they might be spying on us, but you know, it used to be back in the day, I won't say how long ago, like you just had the games were like on regular days.
Oh,
you
yeah.
play like on a Tuesday, and then you play like on a Thursday, and then you play the state championship on a Saturday. Right?
Nice.
All at one place, and I don't know why they can't continue to do that.
Why?
But it was, yeah, it was not good. It was good for the kids. It was good for fans.
This one feels a little strange because it's on the 3A here. It's on a Friday
and then a Monday.
And then a Monday, but we just found out today when we got here they had a hockey game here last night, and they've got a hockey game here tomorrow. So this is all being tore down and set back up.
So somebody at the AIA who makes like well over $100,000 could probably talk to somebody about schedule. You know?
Yeah, probably could.
I'm thinking they could do that. Yeah, the AIA is very big on limiting travel for kids, but this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we're being entertained to some good basketball.
Yes.
Here it is again at halftime. Winslow 36 and Chinle 33. And we want to bring in our for today's contest, Mike Colwell, who will break down the scoring from the first half. Mike?
Thanks, Mike. So we got, and you talked about some of these leading scorers. We got Cooper Burbank with 16, Harvey Chance 14, Angelo Lewis 16 for the Chinle Wildcats, and so they're. Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually reading the wrong stats. Yes.
We got.
Yeah.
Oh, this is it now.
Yeah. So I was reading these.
So we'll try to figure it out. There
Let's go back. If I could just learn how to read the stat sheet.
All right.
I'm used to the old pencil one, and so this is an official one. We got, Angelo Lewis is leading the Wildcats with 12 points, followed by Elijah James. For the Wildcats, the Winslow Bulldogs are led by Darius James, 16, hit that key three at the end. Ricardo Villanueva, 9 points, their leading scorer usually, but they're a well-rounded team and they're balanced. And so the other thing I want to talk about is the turnovers, the lack of turnovers. These are two good teams, and really we had Winslow Bulldogs had 3 turnovers, Chinle had 4, so that's significant. You know, that's not bad with the pressure defense that both of these teams are playing. So that's a well-played game, well-coached game. I think Ron was talking about Coach Mendoza's there's a documentary crew following around him, and there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
He's a well-respected coach. He's coached at very many places. So just an exciting game, an entertaining game, and similar teams really, and similar stats, and that's why they're scores.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. And that's going to do it here for the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. When we come back, second half action right here in the 3A Boys State Semifinals from Gila River Arena, presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
All right, you're clear. How long?
I was reading the minutes.
Just minute 30.
Yeah,
Okay.
I should have talked about that.
That's not good. That's not bad. All by one guy.
God, I was flustered because I was reading the minutes.
Well, but that total points, okay.
Yeah, so you gotta go.
So
1 minute.
Total points are here.
I'm messing with this. I'm trying to get this to go down. No, I just want to turn it off and break so we don't catch the chatter. So I'm wondering if this output going to return will turn it off or not. So we'll see. So he should not be able to do it. Right. Nate.
30 seconds.
Shouldn't hear anything right now. So that you can't hear anything?
15 seconds. Five seconds, here's your audio, guys.
Blast.
Black Diamond Auto Black.
Welcome back to Gila River Arena in Glendale. This is the AIA Child Help State Basketball Championships presented by Sholo Ford. This is the 3A boys semifinal. The first of two. Earlier in the girls 3A, it was the Page Dust Devils advancing over the Window Rock Lady Scouts. And as we tip off the third quarter, don't forget that Northern Pioneer College is the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona. And it's going to be hard for him to blow a whistle because he doesn't have one.
Hey, right here. Ah, there it is.
And it's going to be out of bounds, but it'll remain Wildcats ball. That's like a wardrobe. That's like a wardrobe malfunction.
It is. I don't know, could use a few less whistles here.
Yeah, there was a lot of whistles.
I kind of wonder if you have three, if you begin to over-officiate the game.
It's a little different. So the Bulldogs, the Wildcats have it on offense. Go on the right corner to James inside. Here's Burbank. Wagner gets the block. Will go to the Bulldogs. Also want to thank Ace Hardware and Pine Top Heber and Sholo, Northland Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, and Little Bluebird Studios for bringing you tonight's contest. Bulldogs, Wagner across to Benali, who did not play much in that first half, to James. Swinging across to Villanueva. Thought about the three. His run off. Pulls up at the free throw line and knocks it down. Picks up where he left off for his 11th point of the contest. Sosi got the start for the Wildcats in the second half as Dwayne Tom has 3 fouls. They go to Lewis, angle right to Harvey. Lost control or else he might have had a layup. They go inside to Burbank and it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Jossa got a piece of it. It'll remain Wildcat ball. Burbank does the triggering for the Wildcats on their out-of-bounds play. Oh, they get it into Lewis. He's wide open. It goes up on the left side. Oh, he cannot hit it. And there's Benali with the rebound. Up ahead as James brings it across the half-court stripe. Oh, and Villanueva's got a clear path to the basket. Lays it up off the window and good.
What a nice shot. Outreach right with his right hand on the left-hand side of the court.
And Coach Mendoza's seen enough. He will take a timeout. And it's just a 30, so we're going to keep it here. As the Bulldogs have opened up a 40-33 lead here. Don't forget, you can get the audio of today's contest on the website, italk1067.com. Unfortunately, we have to keep the shot on the scoreboard. Or, as Ron mentioned earlier, it could be of us.
But it's better to be scoreboard.
Yeah, the scoreboard looks better than we do.
Yeah.
So you can get you get to see the time winding down. You get to see the score changing. Here
you can see our shot right
here. We just sit here and aid. So
that's what we got.
Oh, we got it. Oh, out of bounds. I think he traveled anyway when he caught. Turnover, Wildcats, just their 5th of the game. Bulldogs will have it. So now Dwayne Tom will come into the contest and Sosi will have a seat. Mendoza doing a good job managing his players as they trail by 7 here to the number 2 seed Winslow Bulldogs. Go to Villanueva on the angle right, back up top to James, working against Tom with the 3 fouls. Jossa, skip it to Benali, now to James. Villanueva on the angle left, looking for cutters, nothing there. Oh, and it's stolen away. Tom with the steal, pass intended for James. Tom being guarded by James. Harvey, he gets penetration, goes up, and the ball's knocked away. It'll be out of bounds, Wildcat ball. Jossa got another hand on it. Jossip, one of those guys. He only has one foul, so Jossip can be a little more aggressive, I guess. They get it into Angelo Lewis. Up top to Tom, swing it around, Harvey to Burbank. Back around it goes to Tom, inside to Lewis. Working against Villanueva, backdoor cut to Burbank, and they're gonna call whistle and a foul. Jossa is gonna be whistled this time, his second. First team foul of the second half.
Nice ball movement there by Chinle. And nice cuts to get that layup.
I'm thinking Cooper Burbank's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Yeah, it's not looking like
He's 4 of 4. Oh, I hope I didn't give him the announcer jinx.
The jinx.
Oh, I did. Oh, I thought it was short. But he caught enough of the iron to get it to go through. So he's 5 for 5 from the line tonight. And gets the scoring opened for the Wildcats, which is how they started the game, also with free throws. Second one's on the way, and it's good as well.
Yeah, if they get to the line as much as they did in the first quarter, I think they'll be back in this game in no time.
So Villanueva will bring it up out of the backcourt to Jossa. Jossa to Benali, right through the hands of Villanueva. A rare mistake by the senior all-conference player, I'm sure. We haven't seen those official results, but Burbank going inside, looking to Lewis, and it's stolen away by Wagner. Ahead to Villanueva. And what are they going to call here? They're going to call a whistle and a foul on Harvey as he reached in on Villanueva. That's going to be his second and just the first team foul of the half. Bulldogs will take it out of bounds to our left. Is Raising Cane sponsoring this?
It is. They're the official chicken finger.
I'm needing some chicken fingers
of the AIA. Yeah.
Benali
take me
has
some of that.
Working against Lewis to Villanueva. Villanueva, kick it to Jossa. The ball might be a bit slick for these guys tonight.
Well, speaking of balls, that's a Wilson Sporting Goods ball. They're proud to have the Solution basketball on the court today.
Jossa, nice pass, gets it on the rebound. The attempt by Benali was no good, but Jossa with the rebound. Now he's going to be fouled. This one's going to go against Elijah James, his third, second team foul, but it will send Jossa to the line for 2. His first 2 free throws of the night. 5:01 to go here, opening paragraph, third quarter. Jossa, you know, for a guy who has a pretty nice looking left-handed stroke, I have to mention the left-handed part, he doesn't shoot much from the outside.
No, he doesn't.
We'll see. Doesn't say what his 3-point attempts are here. But he makes the second one. He's 2 for 2 from the line, and the Bulldogs back up to a 7-point lead. Here comes the Chinle Wildcats. Harvey on the angle left. Inside to Lewis. They like to run Lewis with this short corner. Run that offense to him. He works hard against Wagner, but cannot get the ball. But he tracks down his own rebound. Oh, but they're going to stay. He stepped out of bounds. It's going to be Winslow ball. So now the Wildcats going to show some full court pressure. Problem is, I don't think there's anybody that's going to keep up with Jossa on the Wildcats as he brings it up out of the backcourt, working against Burbank. Villanueva, oh, the great ball fake. Gets it to Wagner in the corner for 3, no good, long. But Jossa there for another offensive rebound. That's about his third. And boy, I tell you what, Isaac Benali has not had a very good game here so far tonight.
Slips through his hands.
Over, yeah. That's their 6th turnover. Wildcats come right back down, and they get it inside to Lewis, working against Wagner, and it's blocked by the sophomore. Get it up ahead to Villanueva. Villanueva surveying the situation to Jossa. Jossa to Wagner. Window good. Wagner with his 8th point of the game. Harvey, he'll try a 3 on the angle left, in and out. Good, but the ball is tipped away by Burbank, and he gets it back. Outside to Tom, up top to Lewis. He's going to try a 3, short, and Jossa with another rebound. He's been clearing some glass here tonight for the Bulldogs. Perhaps Villanueva is going to try a long 3 off the angle left, but there's a rebound by Benali, and he gets the roll. Isaac Benali with his first 2 points. Another for the Wildcats. This one's a full one, and we will take it with them. This is The AIA Child Help State Championships presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com. The Bulldogs on top of the Wildcats 46-35. We'll be back right after this.
All right, you're clear for 30?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you what,
15 seconds. 5 seconds. Here's your audio, guys.
Welcome back to the 3A Boys State Championship semifinals here from Gila River Arena. The Bulldogs have opened up an 11-point lead over the Chinle Wildcats with 3:39 to go, third quarter. Into the lineup for the Wildcats is Peyton Wagner. I wonder if there's any relation for some of these guys. Got some same last names here. Dwayne Tom, gonna bring it up out of the backcourt for the Wildcats. Will trigger the offense through Lewis. Lewis being harassed by Wagner, handed off to Harvey. Over angle left to Tom, working the dribble. Caught off there, back out to Burbank. Burbank to Lewis at the high post. And they're trying to get him inside as he's being guarded by the smaller man. Oh, Harvey, Wildcats get away with one as that should have been a turnover. Villanueva showing a little lazy man's defense.
I was going to say, how do you like that one, Michael?
I don't.
Well, if you're going to get burned, I guess the next best thing to do is tip it out of bounds.
Got long arms. Tom looking to get it in the corner for Burbank. Now inside to Lewis. Lewis going to go up, and they're going to get a block on Villanueva. That's a tough call.
Now that's not lazy man defense right there.
Looked like he was there, but instead he's going to get the whistle and the call, and they're going to count the basket as well. So Angela Lewis will have a chance for the and one. Don't forget to stay tuned for our post-game wrap-up show where we'll announce the Beeler Orthodontics straight-line play of the game as Lewis makes the free throw for the old-fashioned three-point play. And we will also announce the Deemer's Glass man of the game and the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. James working against Burbank. Villanueva thought about the three. No contact, no foul. Villanueva kicks it, and now we get a foul. And if this is on Dwayne Tom, it's his fourth. It is. And he will have to probably have a seat. Third team foul. We'll see if Coach Mendoza goes back to Sosi. But if for right now, Dwayne Tom is in there. And Sosi will come off the bench, but he better hope it's not too late as Tom remains in the game. Wagner has it on the angle right, and it's turned over. Wagner for Chinle steals it. Up ahead to Burbank, who will slow it down. Harvey, angle right to Tom. Back to Harvey, and they go back into Lewis at the high post. They run a little X play, do the Wildcats off there, looking for the handoff. And Tom gets it up top on the near turnover. Trying to get a screen from Wagner. Tom calls him off. They go inside to Lewis, working against Wagner. And we got a scramble for the ball. And, we got a hard contact there. And the Wildcats turn it over. Jossa creating the turnover with some hustle as he and Burbank went after it. That's the 8th turnover now. Chinle only had 4 in the first half. They've had 4 here in the third quarter as they trail by 8. Jossa fired up after that one. Get it on the angle right to Villanueva. Hand off to James. James, spin move, gets inside. It's knocked away, but right to Spencer. Spencer going to get it to Villanueva. Back up top as Jossa will kind of restart things, being guarded by Sosi. To Spencer. Spencer to James. James to Villanueva. Spencer can't get a shot off, so he'll kick it to Jossa. Jossa gets inside. Nice move with the good.
What a great move.
Johan Jossa
goes up with his right hand, brings it back with his left hand. Beautiful move.
Sosi brings the action right back, but the Wildcats cannot score. Lewis has it on the loose ball, corrals it, and he goes inside, gets the, nice dish inside to Wagner, and he lays it up for his first bucket of the game on the right side. And now a steal by for the Wildcats. Sosi penetrating. Now he'll pull it back out and wait for help.
Oh, that's somebody's shoe.
That's Jossa's shoe.
Goes it off the floor.
Yeah, it's pink. And there's a pass inside. Play by Harvey. And the Wildcats all of a sudden have come to life here with 1:05 to go here in the third. They trail just by 6 now.
He just chucks his shoe off the floor and try to, he's like, I got to play some defense.
We'll have that later, I'm sure.
Oh, wow.
I've
never seen that before.
Have to relace, so to speak. So the Wildcats going to go with some full court pressure. I think it caught the Bulldogs by surprise.
Yeah, I just see shoes flying everywhere.
So now they get it into Jossa. Jossa picks up a screen from Wagner, but to no avail. Inside Villanueva, almost stolen away, but he gets it back, goes up off the window, gets the friendly roll. Ricardo Villanueva. Sosi, he's going to penetrate, kick it to Harvey. Thought about the three, instead goes to inside. There's Lewis, and nope. An offensive foul. Angelo Lewis, just his second. 4th team foul. Lewis did not like the call. I'm not sure I agree with it either, as Jossa kind of threw his body in there, but the Bulldogs will take it.
Jossa playing a great second half here. Diving after balls.
It's the short shorts.
Yep.
And the pink shoes help too. James working against Sosi. Oh, excuse me, that's Harvey. James gonna get open and lay it good. Didn't even use the backboard as Darius James, just his first second half. As Sosi gets inside, he goes to Wagner. Wagner cannot hit, tipped out, but there's James to corral it. And it's stolen away by Lewis, and he lays it up and good.
That's not a good place to lose a ball right there.
No. And now we get a whistle and a foul. This one's going to go against Harvey as the Wildcats trying to amp up their defensive pressure. 5th team foul, but no free throws. 4 seconds to go here in the quarter. Bulldogs up by 8. There's 4 seconds. James has it. 3. Oh. Well, actually, maybe not so bad, because they're not going to shoot free throws. Just the first on Sosi, but it is the 6th team foul, so Winslow will be shooting after this. The 2.6 seconds. So Sosi perhaps a heads-up play to keep James from getting a shot off. Spencer will trigger the inbounds this time for the Bulldogs, and we'll see what they have in store for the 2.6 second play. As he's looking, get it to Villanueva. Villanueva pulls up from about 12. And Johnny on the spot, Wagner for his 10th point, and they count it. They're going to maybe take a look at it. I don't think they can take a look at it, but they're going to certainly talk about it. And
no, we don't have it.
So that could make the score a 10-point lead. The Bulldogs 54, Chinle 44. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Here from the Gila River Arena, this is the AIA Child Help State Basketball Championships presented by Chinle Ford on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk 1067.com.
All right, you're clear for 30.
Finding the time, buying shanties, take it to Octopus Car Wash, the only full-service car wash on the mountain.
15 seconds.
Starting at just $5.95, you can save yourself the hassle and the money, and it's faster than if you did it yourself. What a heads-up play.
5 seconds. Here's your audio, guys.
Welcome back to the Gila River Arena for the AIA Child Help State Basketball Championships presented by Chinle Ford. It's the 4th and final. We're about to tip it off, and don't forget, when it comes time to kick off your college education, choose the college with the lowest tuition in Arizona. I meant tip off. I said kick off, but I meant tip off.
Yeah, tip off. Tipping off the 4th quarter. Should be a great one.
10-point lead for the Bulldogs. I tell you, Ron, the Bulldogs defense. Chinle scored 23 points in the first quarter. Since then, 10 points in the second, 11 in the third as they go inside to Lewis at the high post again. He's looking for cutters, gets a backdoor one from Dwayne Tom, who pump fakes, goes up, almost got the roll, but will get the foul.
Wow. Got to hit those.
Yeah, that was an easy one. This one's going to go against Darius James, his third, and the 3rd team foul on Winslow. So Tom will step to the line for 2. And only 3 free throws attempted for the Wildcats in that third quarter as Tom misses the first. I think they had 14 attempts in the first half.
44-54. Chinle trailing by 10.
As Tom misses the second one, tipped up. Burbank there, goes up, blocked, and it's going to go. No, he gets it back, goes up. He's going to get fouled this time. And a poor job by the Bulldogs rebounding. This one's going to go against Spencer. His third and the fourth team foul. So this time, so Burbank will step to the line, and he might make up for the missed free throws by Tom. Burbank's first free throw gets the roll, goes in the side door, but does pick up. Has a chance to make his 10th free throw in a row, as Skylar Barlow making his first entrance into the game for the Bulldogs, and Spencer will have a seat with the 3 fouls. Burbank eyeing the free throw, up, good. 10 free throws in a row for Cooper Burbank. Chinle trying to put on some full court pressure. Ball in the hands of the senior Villanueva to Wagner. Back to Villanueva in the corner, getting a screen. On the screen and roll. Flip shot and cannot get the roll, but there's Jossa with another rebound. Off the window with the left hand, good. Olney back in the lineup for the Bulldogs as well, giving James a break. Harvey trying to get inside to Lewis. Does so now at the high post. And stolen away by Wagner. Wagner just stripped it. He's going up with the left hand, gets it. Looked like contact, no call, but Wagner does get the bucket. Zach Wagner having perhaps the game of his life here tonight in the semifinals.
It's a good time to do it.
Wildcats go over the angle left, go to Lewis. Oh, could have been a foul there. But they do get a whistle now, and they're going to count the hoop. Lewis will step to the line, and he's going to be fouled. Ooh, that one's going to go against Zach Wagner. Just his third, though. Picked up the 2 early ones, but hasn't fouled since. So not too bad. So Angelo Lewis gets to go to the line for and 1. Still down 10. If he makes it, down 9, as Lewis does. Bulldogs have not really done a great job defensively underneath the basket. Olney trying to penetrate, kicks it back out to Jossa. Jossa to Villanueva on the angle left, guarded by Harvey. Up top to Wagner. Lewis comes out on him. Wagner's shown the ability to handle the ball. Ooh, looked like a travel. Villanueva, Wagner, Jossa. Jossa penetrates, spins, kicks it out. It's stolen away by Dwayne Tom.
What a steal.
Right there. And Tom goes up with the right hand, protects it with his body, and lays it up and in.
What a great steal. It didn't even look like it was coming because Jossa made such a great, quick move. He didn't telegraph the pass necessarily, but
I think he just happened to be in the right place, right time.
Yeah.
And timeout for the Bulldogs. They are up by just 7 now with 6:08 to go, fourth quarter. It's a full one. We'll take it with them. This is the EIA Child Help State Basketball Championship presented by Sholo Ford on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
All right, you're clear. Do you want a 60 here?
Did you put some wood on the fire?
Yes, ma'am. I'll get right on that. Now that might work. Now if I can just get this stove door closed.
I'm going to my mother's.
All right, guys, 5 seconds. Here's your audio.
After the timeout, Bulldogs will have it, leading by just 7 against the Chinle Wildcats. Winner moves on to the state championship game Monday night here from Gila River Arena. Villanueva has it on the angle right. Up top to Barlow. Barlow looking, nothing doing, so it goes to Wagner. On the right side, skip it to James, who's back in for Olney. Now to Jossa. Jossa gonna penetrate, get all the way to the basket, lay it up over the front iron, good. Jossa starting to force the action a little bit. Harvey, he penetrates, goes up, and it's blocked by Wagner. Oh, and he traveled. Villanueva traveled. He did.